I'll be hanged if I let that happen, said Dick. Oh, hi, I'm Stella, and welcome to 30 Books. Now, you have busted me reading Warren's Top All for Boys, adventure stories for boys, stuff that for a joke. Why do the boys get to have all the fun? Brings me to my book. This time around, it's a kid's book. It's Squishy Taylor. It's the first 3 adventures, so it's 3 books in one, written by the rather wonderful Elsa Wilde with artwork by Ben Wood. Now, I didn't buy this book. I won this book, but that is not the reason I'm reviewing it because I won it, but I'm not giving it a glowing report because I won it. I'm giving it a glowing review because it's just fantastic. It's the story of 11-year-old Squishy Taylor, otherwise known as Sitta, that's her real name, and she has moved in with her dad and her stepmum, what she comes to call her bonus mum, her 2 stepsisters, she calls them her bonus sisters, and there's also a baby in the mix, and just called baby. So her 2 sisters are bonus sisters are Jess and V, and they live in quite a modest flat. Squishy at first shouldn't particularly like her sisters, her bonus sisters, and they don't particularly like her, but adventure calls, and they are both sucked into Squishy's world, or they both feel the pull of the excitement of Squishy's adventurous heart. Now, Squishy is solving crimes. In the first story, she finds a boy living downstairs in the block of flats, and the second 2 are nefarious goings on with the next door neighbour. I just love how rambunctious these kids are, and the artwork here is gorgeous and illustrates that. There's this fantastic picture of them all on the tram with V and Squishy sitting on top of Jess, and there's some very disapproving adults looking down at them. The other thing that I loved about this book is how it really encapsulates the world that kids live in, where the adults are there, but they're often in the background, and it's the world kids are creating for themselves. And they're also really independent kids. So they're city kids. They obviously, all 3 of them, get on the tram on their own. They get to school on their own. Sometimes, you know, maybe their dad or their stepmum, or in Jess and V's case, their mum, Alice, goes along with them. The other thing I really like about this book, as you can see, that Squishy is, or Sitta, I think she is black, and she's got wild hair as well, and the 2 girls, Jess and V, I think, and their mother Alice, I think they might be Vietnamese, but either way, it's never really brought to the attention. It is in very subtle ways, but it's just a part of who they are, and I really like that that Elsa has chosen to present kids from different ethnicities also out there having adventures and having fun. This is a fantastic book. Now, I am told that kids like to read up, so if Squishy and V and Jess are all about the age of 11, so maybe that's a great book for 8-9-year-olds. I'm happy to be corrected on that. So this is Squishy Taylor, the first 3 adventures, which I absolutely love. Go Squishy go! And it's written by Elsa Wilde with artwork by Ben Wood, and it's from Hardie Grant. Now, even though I won this book, Elsa didn't just send me some free copy that writers supposedly get. She actually contacted my local bookstore, Jeffrey's, bought the book, so supported the bookshop, and sent it to me, and it cost her $20. Well, Ailsa, you're in luck. So you can work out the percentages. That's like $2. And I'll tell you what I got for $2 was a bunch of wool, and I've made some pom-poms for you, because isn't this what kids love? And I'm afraid there's a bit of pink in there, which absolutely squishy. There's no pink in this book at all. They barely wear dresses, and in fact, I don't think they are at all. They may be their school uniforms. So that is Squishy Tailor, out by Heidi Grant by Ailsa Wild. And that's your book. That's your book review for this time, and I'll see you next time.